Oh, what a dumb question.
Lo siento, dentro di mi alma.
Voters excessivo.
That is it's such a,
I feel it
oh, what a dumb question.
inside my soul.
Gotta swing vote to us.
Tell you what we gonna do.
Hello, Jomo Williams, running for City Council, 7th District, New York. This is a second segment of the series. I am now speaking in front of the Columbia University building. I have two two memories, political memories. One was, I did the Valley right here for the time I had the BLM party. No affiliation with the other BLM party that you know. The only thing I did was take the slogan and made it into a political party because it was just a slogan. Never had no communications or nothing. Had nothing to do with their scandals and nothing of that nature. But that still bled over to my political efforts because the public couldn't really grasp when I kept saying over and over we had no affiliation with them. When their ship went down, our ship went down because it was the same name. Other people had utilized the same name. However, the other second memory I have here is when I ran against him. I think it was that same election year, and I'm talking about Sean Abreu. Right over here, they was doing the voting. Let me turn over so you can see over here. Right there was one of the polls they have for voting, and I had my people to try to police to make sure everything go fairly. That they give you that provision when you run as a candidate. You're supposed to have a certain amount of poll workers that you could have come and inspect and make sure everything is right. But they would not allow my campaign to inspect. That's because this is the New York City Board of Election. It's really biased. And first of all, the way the structure in New York City, and New York State in the whole, but mainly New York City, is the two major parties only control. At the time, I was an independent party. So most of those times they cheat. They do a lot of things. All that stuff Trump was talking about, that's one thing I do agree with him. The election is rigged. It is rigged. You heard it from me. It's a lot of cheating, a lot of fraud that does take place. And if you don't have the monies to really push, to oversee and inspect and police it, meaning you checking it out yourself, a lot of times the election is lost before it even starts. Right here, let me give you a perfect example. I'm standing right here. They have a rule, I think 200, 400 feet or whatever. You're not allowed as a candidate, a campaign, to do any type of marketing, any type of posting or anything within a certain feet. Where I'm standing at right now, you're not allowed to put nothing up. You don't have no workers around here handing out no flyers. There's supposed to be like a free zone of all that. However, the Abreu workers was allowed to interfere with the voters while they walking in here, right here. And they're doing that on other sites, over and over. Then they're gonna call the police. I use the word police, I meant two different ways. Policing, as far as when you police the site, that you yourself making sure everything is right. But now police, meaning NYPD, they call them on my poll workers who were trying to inspect. But yet you got people within the no free zone, the free zone where they don't supposed to be advertising and marketing right here in front of you. You're not even touching them. What is going on? And my workers was doing what they were supposed to be doing, and they doing something that's breaking the law. But you're not touching them. The reason why this is happening is because Democrat is a Democrat poll workers who be dancing. I mean, actually dancing with Abreu, eating dinners, lunches, and the whole nine. So you know they're gonna have favoritism. Those are his cronies. Those are his main homeboys and homegirls. They're gonna look out. They all down with the same gang. Let me repeat that. They all down with the same gang. And it goes further than that. Matter of fact, I was debating on it. I'm gonna post some videos I've been keeping where you have Democrats even saying how they cheat, putting bags into the voting count, doing different things. Really, and basically, when they get called out on it, when they get smacked on the hand, even if they get that. I just recently sent a report on some issues about campaign violations, election laws violations. They will not get addressed. They will not see. They probably won't even answer to it. It's a political game. Now getting to Columbia University. When Columbia University came here, well, Abreu was, I think he was community non-board member at the time. Broker the community into a bad deal with the eminent domain. When this place came, it was, as a saying from Malcolm X, Plymouth Rock. We did not land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Meaning, we did not land on Columbia University. Columbia University landed on District 7. This is what I was speaking about from the last segment. This is just one of many buildings. Let me let you see. There's one across the street. There's two down the block. There's many in the back. They took over the whole area under false pretenses that they was going to work in harmony with the community. But meantime, they're pushing out, displacing and pushing out. Sean Abreu been in office for 2 years. And you could look at his legislative record and nothing on there has helped our community. Not one bit. Not one bit. Nothing to control the landlord-tenant harassment that they know Columbia University is the impetus, is the engine behind. They know. He knows personally that there's certain mechanisms, him being an attorney, that he could put in place, but the other political opponent, I'm gonna use his word, Daffy Akpo, he said Abreu is sleeping in the bed with the developers. That means if I don't enact this law, if I don't propose this law, even though I should, if I have my constituents' best interest, my voters' best interest in mind, I would not enact them nor propose them because they will hurt the developers from building and the community and pushing out the natives, residents who are currently here. Also, Columbia University came under false pretense, saying a whole lot of frivolous lies, stating that this would not affect the community at all. When it did. When they said it would not push out no one. When it did. Saying that the landlord cannot hurt the residents because they're protected by this right and that right, when that is not true. They will not be allowed to be harassing the residents, which is also a lie. And I could go on and on and on. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and take it to the next site. See you guys later.
Oh, what a dumb question.
Lo siento, dentro di mi alma.
Voters versus evil.
That is it's such a,
I feel it
oh, what a dumb question.
inside my soul.
You gotta swing vote to us.
Tell you what we gonna do.
People are gonna radical.
Dumb question.
Gotta swing vote to us.
Dumb question.
Radical Republicans.
That is it's such a,
Both of us is evil.
oh, what a dumb question.
They don't have no identity. No, we gotta dish them donkeys.
Shame on Sean Abreu and October too. Yeah, we gotta dish them donkeys.
Tell you what we gonna